Rational exponents. Objective by in this lesson, you should be able to simplify rational exponents. The laws of exponents we used previously can be applied to rational exponents. Mainly, if you notice, when you multiply two things with the same base, you add the exponents. So a to the 1/2 times a to the 1/2 will get you a to the 1/2 plus 1/2, which is a to the first. Also, don't forget, you can rewrite rational functions this way. So if you have a square root of a, that's the same thing as saying a to the 1/2 power. Or if you have the cube root of a, that should get you a to the 1/3 power. I hope you notice by looking at that is that the power never goes away, right? The power of both of these is 1. That's the top number is the power. So that always stays. The thing you can rewrite is the root. The root is what gets written in the bottom. Right? When a square root has a number, it's the root of 2. And a cube root has the root. Something like that. So the root, you can rewrite the root. Cannot rewrite power. So that's an important thing, right? The root gets rewritten all the time. You can write it like this or like that. They're both the same. The power always stays where it's at. So that's what this says, right? The nth root of a, you can also write that as a to the 1/2 power, or vice versa. If you see something like this, remember what I said, power doesn't go away. The power stays where it is. It never moves. It's the root that you could be rewritten. So this root could look like that, or it could look like that. So root's on the bottom, power's on top. You can rewrite the root, you cannot rewrite the power. Okay, with all that in mind, let's rewrite these as a single power of 2. So if you look at this one, I could write that as 2 to the 1/3 power. Right, because my power here is 1, and then I rewrite the cube root as 3 in the bottom. This one, a little tricky. So first let's rewrite it. This is 1 over 2 to the 1/2. Again, the power of that was 1, and then you have the root, so you make it 1/2. You don't want to leave it like this. You want to always move it to the top. So we're going to write that as, when you flip it, it becomes a negative power. So 2 to the negative 1/2. Just like that. So when you want to flip the base, just you negate the power. Over here, so I can write this as the power of 2. So I can write this 4. I could write 4 to the 1/5, I guess. I'm not done yet, because remember, I got to rewrite this as the power of 2. So I'm going to write 4 as 2 squared to the 1/5, also known as 2 to the 2/5. So there we go. Right, so 2 squared, and then you just multiply those 2, and you get 2 to the 2/5. So that's all written as power of 2. Next, we want to divide this without using a calculator. So the trick to dividing without using a calculator is you want to divide the root first. Root, then power. So always do the root first. Always do the root first. So if you're going to try to simplify, always do the root first. Because it makes it smaller, and then you just make it bigger by doing the power. And it's a lot easier than going the opposite way. Trying to make it big and then trying to find the root. Hard. So I'm going to do it like this. This is going to be the cube root of 8 to the 4th power. So the cube root of 8 is 2. 2 to the 4th is 16. Well, on to the next one. I'm going to do the same thing here. Now, the first one, remember the negative power does is it flips it. So this is 1 over 27 to the 2/3. And we're going to do the same thing. We do the root first. So 1 over the cube root of 27. That thing squared. The cube root of 27 is 3. So I have 1 over 3. And then squared equals 1 over 9.